Symmetry of difficulty will show you the difference of what makes me phase people. Cause every time that I peep the people that peep me, maybe that actually see that my flow can go on any beat. But actually, they don't understand the grand and the grams, the niggas the seeing, the fam is the damn people that have always been keeping it real and having it all in the pan, saying if you need the clip, I'ma hand you the movie shit, and this is nothing just to play with, say shit, dancing and make these niggas know I've been. Oh, and now they know that I slang shit, ringing, like, what belt is that on? Fuck it, they won't. I'm telling every day I killing the game. The fuck they want, I'm going hard in the paint. Like, who is my name? I think every time that I doing my thing, the moment I go, I might just go straight from everybody just to show this nigga who is the thief. Everybody hitting on me for always gonna be the nigga that need that feature from the niggas that come and just walk with their feet, but never put their ass up in my shoes. Like, who is you? The shit that I just do. I'm cool, living like everything is like blues, cool's how I could do. Niggas knowing the way that I ain't rude, but the niggas with the attitudes gon' come and confront who? Every time that I move, better than they think. Seeing how I always might blink, cause I knew niggas knew the prestige of me, but actually I done sat down on the pedestal to make niggas know that you can't just be reached from, trying to act like I ain't gon' teach. Niggas knowing the way that me and my peeps always gon' meet, always go sleep, always gon' figure out how we eat, and niggas thinking that I'm just not on my P's and Q's the way that I always never leech. So niggas think they got a way to joke about me. Okay, now I'm tutoring, don't follow me. Actually, they don't give a damn, cause in the end, somebody gotta go through the consequence. And they be hoping they do equivalent change, and in the end, I'ma make it all rain. However you want to just say, whatever you want to write it down, or how you want to explain the way that I am. I'm just saying, one day I played the center of the storm and niggas knew what it be. Asking it, taxing it, cause they was acting like it ain't that type of accomplishment. Cause I done said, it ain't another thing to make a song, but I done heard the frequencies turn into a reminisce of some other shit. Now I have to tell these niggas how I live. Whoa. Feeling like the flow that I feel so old, yeah, my soul. I'm that same age, but niggas trying to go and act like it changed. I guess I got amnesia from the pain. Figuring out the nigga knowing that I can't just be tamed, yeah, that king. But they knowing it's a hard thing to say them things. Hard to tell me what I am, how I always gotta stay in my lane. What they want with the nigga that knowing that he never gonna stop the shit that he brings, hey. I ain't telling nobody that they can't go as hard as me, but I guess I'm going so hard it sounds like that's just my speech. Fuck it, they think. I'm telling niggas how I always got I always got ETC, cause I can talk about anything that you wanna preach about, and you can see how I relate on a high score with no doubt. Hey, what they know about the name, telling everybody that I resurrect anybody that try to go claim that they is R.I.P. But they might just be resting in peace, away from haters that come with some type of shit that make you know that they can't even come at a peak. But actually, they don't really give a fuck. Nonetheless, I just tell them that's the same way that I just feel. In the end, I just deal with the niggas that try to go steal the shit that I done tell niggas. I can change up the flow to make it sound just more real, to make it know it's a freestyle, not writing. Oh, but they thinking that is really written, how I come in with the riddance, how I spit it. I just tell these niggas, listen. Cause I can go off and show these niggas how to get just a mention and anything, any flow, and just become just an entrepreneur in what I do. I'm just telling people, if I chill, don't act like it ain't the realest thing that you can even know. Because when I didn't chill, you always try to gloat with somebody else, and now I'm not doing that. It's not the same fact, so I fell off my toes. Oh no. That's just the glow, and everybody knows it's green light. I stay in on go. Hey, I'm sorry. I just had a freestyle real quick because I was listening to this nigga, and I was like, this nigga is goddamn cold. I was like, bro, this nigga was so cold. I had to go outside and goddamn freestyle to keep my rank. That's how cold that nigga was. I was like, this nigga was spitting. I was like, damn. Like, this nigga was spitting bars. This nigga was spitting so much bars, man. I was like, I'm glad your ass made it. You feel me? Just a representation of like real bars, like raw. Like, what really made me go outside is when he said he went to the record label and dealed himself. I was like, oh shit, that shit was hard as fuck. You feel me? Like, he didn't even. I don't know about now, but I know when he was saying in the flow, he was saying like he went to a record label, and you know how people try to steal your girl or some shit, like, like that. You feel me? That shit got them hard. So I just wanted to go on and talk about cold dude, and you feel me? Probably, you feel me? Vibe with this dude. You feel me? Out of all the niggas, you feel me? The nigga is so cold that, if an artist if he told me he don't want to make music with me, I wouldn't even be mad. Not because I suck. I just be like, well, you is cold, nigga. You is cold. So, just know that I'm going to be throwing hate to anybody else you make music with. You feel me? Like, that's how cold that nigga was. With everybody else that make music, I wouldn't tell him that. I'll just, you feel me? That's how cold the nigga. I would tell him straight up, like, bro, I would diss any nigga you make music with. Fuck that. That's how cold that nigga was. That boy was cold. Name, I don't know. You know how cold that is to have your name, I don't know, and then spit bars like that. Like, they can't take not one lyric from you, because the second you feel me, your lyric come out that you talking about this amount of damage, you feel me, your name is I don't know. Like, like, you feel me? Because it can go any way, you feel me? You feel me? You could not be talking about no real shit. So it's just like, now it's a joke on your name. But since you talking about some real shit, you say, goddamn, your name is IDK. And it's just like, you feel me? People's like, what is it? It's just, they have to be like, I don't know, when they want to lie or something shit like that. You feel me? That's cold. You make niggas have to say your goddamn rapping name. So yeah, my name was Rated Z. So, that's, you feel me? He falls in that platform of, in my head, of being that cold. You feel me? Cause like that nigga said, he had to deal his goddamn self. So, you feel me? I feel relate to that, cause the only thing that I really got from the record label that was trying to ride the wave, I didn't put that song out, but you can see it throbbing. Was they said follow the formula. So and so I just been, you feel me, securing the bag, and I haven't got small checks. I've been getting Brinks trucks. So getting Brinks trucks, niggas is waiting to see the Brinks truck come down the goddamn street, and it's just like, that's not about to happen. You feel me? You not about to watch the fucking Brinks truck come down the fucking street. You feel me? I had to look up when that nigga started rapping, but yeah, you're not gonna watch no fucking Brinks truck come down no fucking street. Like, so that's all I'm about, like, clout. That's why I always talk about clout. That's why I go on the internet and I'll write something down. I tell people who I am, what I'm known for, and why people are having a common sense level war with their heads. You feel me? They fighting their own common sense because they know that they're not gonna be able to see the Brinks truck. So they want to twirl it or ask for forgiveness back and forth and shit like that. And I'm just, I'm just using that to show people how calm, cool, and collected I am. Because I could be like, oh, no, back then, you feel me? But I'm using that to be like, see, I was always a nice person. It ain't that thing to make a song. So, I'm really not trying to get out here and talk about me. You feel me? That's how cold that nigga was. It made it. You feel me? It put a disclaimer out there. You feel me? That I can say I'm not trying to talk about me. I'm trying to talk about protecting the world and being a leader. And so I'm play. You feel me? Hold on. That boy was cold. I was just like,
I can give you some people that were my personal favorites that didn't make it. In a lyricist lane, I'm a fan of IDK.
I'm a fan of IDK. You feel me? That's the shit I'm talking about. But yeah.
This next verse, these bars, yeah. I just realized that I'm a rich nigga. My mama and papa never made six figures. By 2019, I'll be at seven figures. This my moment of clarity, let me tell it, jigger. I gave up liquor, I gave up smoking, knowing that the green from being sober is way more potent. Now people poking noses in my business, Pinocchio oaking. They lying, trying hard to figure out which hoe I'm stroking to use they lotion. I don't fuck no bitches, I got a wife now. Young nigga, grown rich nigga lifestyle. I can line every rapper up right now and fade them with the bars to make every one of them lie down. Sleep. Poker flu couldn't wake them up. Poker stick at their body. Now Popo about to bring the cuss. Oh no, I'm about to do a bit. Oh shit, they about to free the kid. Killing bad rappers is legal across the nation, bitch. Die, 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 die. And I say it with passion. Half these people talking shit don't say shit when you leave the internet and you happen to see them in passing. It's just harder to see them outside of the acting. It's more harder to see them outside of the laughing when they only with their friends and saying that your album trash when right before they looked you in your face and told you you was snapping. They the ones that stab your back and when they catch you lacking. They the ones that shouldn't have been in the womb instead of napkin. Capitalizing off of these niggas lacking. What the fuck happened? Niggas turning kingpins with their fingers. They get the tapping. Must have pushed the key under the tab. All your words is capping. Bitch, I am the captain. Bitch, I am the chief. Bitch, I am the priest when I wake. Bitch, you are deceased. Bitch, you are control, alt, delete. Bitch, be gone from me. Bitch, you need to think before you speak. Bitch, you Candace Owens. Bitch, you panic knowing I don't need no XL stamp to excel. I just got 20 bands and transportation in an XL to make them throw their hands and scream my lyrics. Meanwhile, people talking got me asking where you at without an X-tail. No, for real, where you at? The internet stale? No, for real, where you at? Your mama crib stale? No, for real, where you at? My comment section using crack iPhone 5S's to hate my blessings while and click your page. All I see is this profile is private with a profile picture of Michael Jordan's face crying. Probably cause I'm ballin' like I'm LeBron and you retired while a nigga still chasing them rings like Black China. No major labels keeping up with niggas on major labels. When I sign the labels, keeping up with me, you won't be able. Eating at my table, you ain't cool enough. And that's the lingo. Now I put the classmates that used to laugh up on my payroll. Ho, I think I'm better than Cole, better than Dot. Fuck a tweet, bitch. I'm just as good as Biggie and Pop. RP, this my Kodak, Lil Xan and Yachty talk. Academics cover him. Item 22 with the shots. Y'all ain't got no jumpers. Double entendre, double entendre. You ain't catch it, well that's your problem. Now listen, this ain't no dissing, this ain't no hate, but keep it real. This is the freshman I didn't make. In other words, all of you rappers is just steak. When you falling off the bone of them charts, I'm eating your plate. You can't put me in a class when I'm busy teaching them lessons. So next year, don't even hit me to be a freshman. I'm gonna fuck it up. Too many bodies, too many stretchers. Better buckle up. Too much cash and I'm in a
that boy's man, the banners.
I'm blowing, it's like a tuba. I'll blow his head with a Ruger if he hot and can't cool up. I'm blowing like I'm a cougar's jaw.
That boy is spitting.
Like he's a fuse with Nas. Mixed with Gucci cross him without a cross light. And you gon' see the crossroads twice. Rest in peace, fight. You gon' see life pass before you better be nice. Cause I will buy D, everybody. If I see sight of a nigga that don't even blink right. Shout out YBN Corday, IDK's my name, hide. It's Trippy's verse, bye.
That boy was spitting them. That's why I got on a piano beat and spit. Cause if I got on a beat like that, you feel me? People be like, damn. You feel me? So I just chose a random beat. Was glad it was a piano beat to show how versatile I am. because that nigga just killed that shit, and I know I would have killed that beat. So that's what I'm saying. Like that nigga is cold. You feel me? So if you go on my page and you watch my YouTube videos, I'm talking about some sophisticated shit, talking about clout, talking about being a detective. That's why my nickname is Webpoolz. You feel me? So flashing lights come later. That's dumb as fuck for me to. You feel me? Clout. You feel me? When I was talking about Brinks trucks and shit like that. So yeah, you feel me? I'm the eyes for the Brinks trucks. You feel me? I think I can get a couple dollars if I need it. You feel me? So yeah, that nigga was spitting, boy. So once again, I'm not trying no rapper. There's cold ass rappers. You feel me? I'm just saying. I just looked up this nigga. I looked him up some time ago, but I didn't. You feel me? You feel me? My schedule was too full to just chill and listen to every bar after that. You feel me? So I was like, let me see what he gonna build off of that one time. You feel me? So and that shit got me like, god damn. But I'm glad that I goddamn built my goddamn resume. You feel me? As an underground artist. Cause goddamn. You feel me? Like that boy, I was listening to this music, I was like, this nigga is spitting bars. Like he made I don't know like such a cold ass rap name. Like I had to go the fuck outside. Out cold, that boy. You feel me? It was just like this nigga was talking the truth, and it was like, someone don't want to give someone credit when they talk the truth. You feel me? You feel me? It's like he knew he was gonna be hard, so he nicknamed himself I don't know for the people that's not gonna give him credit for how hard he. You feel me? And that's why I nicknamed myself Rated Z. I might go by Peter Ziza. You feel me? It's Rated Z or Peter Ziza. But yeah, cause I want respect for my detective work. You feel me? So if I go by Peter Ziza, you feel me? That you hear it. You hear the cadence. What's his name Peter Ziza for? Oh, cause he's Webpoolz. You feel me? So I might start. If I start music again, I might start putting music out as Peter Ziza, because Rated Z was the I don't know flow. You feel me? That you feel me? You feel me? That's why I'm like, God, that nigga is cold. And I'm not trying to just make this all about him. I in a kissing ass way. I want to help his clout. You feel me? I want to, you feel me, that if this nigga think I'm a cold artist, I can meet up with him, and you feel me, just like I'm an exceptional athlete that if I do Esquire work quick, I can get on a team. You feel me? Because the mindset that I come with in football to be a two-way player, you feel me? That right there makes me pass every other athlete, because I'm a two-way player. You feel me? You feel me? In football, and then I have IQ in every sport. So yeah, you feel me? People, you feel me? People knowing how we're gonna kill the game, because they have to look up artists. People have to look up artists to, you feel me? Like I would really. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like if I do a song with this nigga, we would kill the game. Like that's how, you feel me? This is me giving him rating. I usually go for hours, so that's why I want to make space for us to listen to him. and you feel me, my street cred of watching him talk, you feel me, shift some shit to be able to, you feel me? Because like I said, there's cold artists, so you know, it's just, I'm not gonna be like, I won't do that to no artist unless they lame and shit, but you know, I'm just saying with that nigga, I will keep bothering, you feel me? Others, I'll be like, you gonna want a song from me sooner or later, you feel me? I'm done. That nigga, I don't know. That nigga just spit some bars. Like, this nigga just freshman Excel without trying to diss him. You feel me? You feel me? That's the shit. That's some shit that I be doing. You feel me? I be rapping and just saying, okay, now my critics is talking about I'm not gonna be cold if I'm not on freshman XXL, and it's like, I'm not dissing you though, XXL. I'm dissing the critics for trying to say, because someone gets some publicity, you gonna try to destroy it. And you feel me? And he destroyed that whole shit that they said he just did. You feel me? Just to get that clout of him out the way. So yeah, I'm about to look up some shit because, you know, there's many cold artists. That's all I'm gonna say. You feel me? I'm not trying to start no clout of I'ma hold them to I don't know type of flow, because everybody stay on flow. Like JID is cold. You feel me? You feel me? J. Cole is cold. You feel me? Andre 3000 is still cold. You feel me? Kevin Gates is cold. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Like, that nigga is cold. Like, you feel me? He really made the platform for artists that are just cold. And he's getting publicity for it. If I'm going to be the one that's making the platform and getting publicity for it. So, yeah.
I knew every 86. I knew every rapper. Every rapper
I'm
in the world.
talking to goddamn Mike Tyson. So this is a great this would be a great conversation.
I just knew the world back
then.
Because Mike Tyson is intelligent as shit.
Well, we got our man
So you know,
IDK. What's IDK for? That was interesting.
Going on an interview with Mike Tyson is proof of clout, because Mike Tyson knows how to talk. Right? He does that to like, he's not worried about talking to nobody. He's a fucking boxer. You feel me?
You know, it's like, what was like Socrates?
You feel me? Just like I'm talking about being a two-way, and I'm goddamn. You feel me?
The man who knows something knows that he knows.
Being a two-way player, goddamn, just chilling here because people can't wait to injure that first two-way play. You feel me? There's nothing to talk about with people like that. So, you know, Mike Tyson didn't stop talking like that.
That's real. What is Mike Tyson? That's not even my name. But
because
what is my purpose?
You feel me?
To knock people out, to make money, to lose it all, to go broke.
And people don't respect him. He gonna keep talking like that. You feel me?
I don't know.
Damn. And that's always changing. Isn't it? It's always changing.
Is it for me to come back and be a monster and get revenge and burn my fucking enemies down, or is it to me to thank them for putting me in that position to be enlightened? I don't know.
You know, it's simple. Everybody that is fans of Mike Tyson, he got a lot of fans. So the void of having fans, people know he's talking like that because people, he's mocking the people that would be in his shoes.
You know what's funny? It's funny, like everything you saying about being humble and stuff. I was just having this conversation with somebody about money, right? So like, I'm just now coming into a little
money.
Bit of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm the first millionaire in my family, you know, and I said, thank you. And I literally was like, man, I'm glad
Hold
it's
on real
happening
quick. Wiki said he was active since
Actually, when I was
2012, so he's been active for 8 years.
For armed robbery. I've been in jail like 3 times. I've been in state prison in Maryland, everything.
And was known as an artist
like
for
17,
8 years.
I got charged as an adult for robbery. And I, you know, basically could have thrown my life away, but I was able to turn it around. I thank God for that situation because it made me way more humble, and it also made me patient. It made me understand it. It made me mature.
Do you think it made you humble? It made you aware, alert, afraid?
I think I was afraid.
You know how hard it is to be humble? You know how tough that is?
That's real too. I think I was afraid when I.
So another thing I just wanna, you feel me, before we keep listening, because you know in the void, obviously I'm talking the benefit of doubt. and avoid the benefit of doubt where people think they can attack. Obviously, people only talk off of watching their surroundings. So that's what makes artists more captivating. If you feel me, they didn't. I'm not saying lower their senses. No one needs to lower their senses. But if their senses didn't sense things, they will talk with their most elated, you feel me, way of what's the next thing on the schedule, you feel me. So obviously we're listening to, like, right now, why I call myself a detective, you feel me, because, you know, I didn't make videos on citizen arrests, and you know, I only talk about people waging war against their common sense. You feel me? Against their own common sense. So everything that come out my mouth is like, okay, well, you feel me? Think cocky that come out my mouth is like, okay, well, I'm a detective. You feel me? Like, well, okay, Patriots won me. You feel me? Stuff like, I'm not about to just blur out shit. It's me seeing a whole pool of people. That's another rapper named Webpoolz. It's Rated Z, Peter Zeiser, of course. Hey, you know it's Webpoolz. But yeah, so you know, and that's what my music really is. It's that yeah, me getting known undergroundly is me talking about the population of people waging war against their common sense. You feel me? And that's what makes me not even need a label. Because in going to a label and, you feel me, proving it, because I got many songs out, and off of the first song to the last song I put out, you can hear the web and ebb and power control and crowd control of me, for better or worse, hospitalizing people's train of thoughts from raging war against their own common sense. And you feel me? Because that's how I figure out what song needs to come out. So, you know, that's what makes me Webpoolz, you feel me? Alright, you feel me? You don't gotta call me a superhero, but you know, that's what makes me explain my senses and why I say Z-list celebrity, because it's just like, in the end, I already know I can make a song with an artist, like, I got many artists that I made songs with already, from the back streets to the front streets, and we're trying to get it to the front streets. And I got artists I made songs. You feel me? So, you know, so I'm talking about the front streets, really. You feel me? And you feel me? We're trying to go in that Casket Records. You feel me? For lack of better words. And I got artists I made music in the front streets, and you know, copyrighted work, and then wanting artists that put their music in the back streets when it was just in the front streets. And that's why I'm listening. You feel me? Slang talk, if you want to take it like that.
Went in. I think when I left and I came out, I was more determined than afraid. Like, I think that's the reason why I had the courage to do music, because I knew that it would be hard to get a job. You know what I'm saying? You know, let alone I'm already a black male in the area that I'm in, and then on top of that, I have a felony. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, where will I work? How am I gonna get a job? How am I gonna do anything? Luckily, in jail, I learned how to rap. I was writing music and stuff. All the inmates used to want me to like rap for them. So it was like a Friday, like everybody was like, yo, I see you writing all the time, freestyle, like spit some shit. Like you got 3 books. And I was nervous at first, and I got over my fear from that. So by the time I got out, it was like, okay, I can try this. I can step into this. And it took me like really like 7 years to really see something significant from it. But I kept going, and what I did was I used that little bit of encouragement that would come from small accomplishments to keep me going, because there was so many times I wanted to quit, and I was depressed. I thought like I was wasting my time. I thought my life I wasn't going to be shit. Even though I was trying hard, the music wasn't catching the way that I needed it to. And one little thing, like a fan might say something nice to me, or somebody might reach out to me like Wale, say, oh, yo, I like your music, I'm paying attention. I'm like, damn, you know about me? And then it'd be like a blog, like Fader Magazine, or Post Me, or something. Just little things would happen.
Some little spark
and
keep you going.
And it'd be like, you know how like you trying to lure somebody to something, and you just put a little bit of bait and a little bit of bait and a little. That would be the bait until I finally came to where I'm at now, and I still got a long way to go. But I'm here now.
You know, let me tell you something about it. It's so funny that you said that. Wow. You know, when I first started boxing, you know, I'm a kid. I was locked up. I was discovered in boxing. I was 12 years old, and I was boxing with a guard there who was an ex-professional boxer. And we were boxing. He started teaching me how to box. And one day I broke his nose, and his wife said, I don't want you boxing him no more. And so he took me to somebody else. And he took me to this guy, and for some reason, I was a guy, it's a street guy, rob, steal, do anything, shoot you. I was a savage. I was a monster. Nobody cared. I didn't love myself. That's why I showed it by acting like a savage. And this old white Italian guy said, he told me I was handsome. He thought I was handsome, and he told me I was good. And he gave me 5 or 6 life affirmations. And then all of a sudden, I thought my name should be reigning with Alexander the Great and Achilles. Where did that come from? How did that happen? I'm nobody. I'm a bum. My mother and my father were nothing. This guy told me a few words, and I took those words in, and now I think I'm a god. Don't let me see a mirror. I never saw a mirror I didn't love. I felt madly in love with myself. I turned into a monster. I had to be humbled. And still, it's not true. The only reason it happened because God is jealous of me because I'm reaching up to this level. No, I'm not going to stop. I'm never going to stop. No. Then I just had to keep getting humbled and keep getting humbled. And then I felt myself here, empty with nothing, broken. And you say, what the hell am I doing here? I should be dead now. Why am I here? You know, men are not meant to be humble. Men are meant to be humbled.
Damn.
You know?
That's real.
Well, the universe will certainly do that.
Oh, there's no doubt. The universe have you thinking you're the baddest motherfucker that God ever existed. Being on your knees praying, oh God, please have mercy on my soul.
Tell him, boy.
Yeah. Facts. It's funny you say that. That's it.
So you feel me?
Yeah.
It was like, I thought I was this, that, and the third. My mother used to say, you know, don't do this. You're gonna get in trouble. Obviously, the shit that every
that's how much
says.
people are on their own
I'm
campaign.
That's why I'm not gonna get caught. And
in the depletion of people on their own campaign.
I'm not bailing you out. I'm never gonna call you.
With the maturity of people not on the campaign bothering.
And that was the things that was in
people
my head.
On their own campaign.
And immediately, like you said, it humbled me because I'm like, damn, I'm in this environment. I'm the only one.
Because people not on the campaign.
I don't want to deal. All these other different inmates is trying to test me, and they all together. I'm by myself. I'm like, damn.
How people on their own campaigns can relate.
I'm not what I keep trying to
in the
be
maturity, in the schedule,
I'm just a human being,
in
like
the
bond.
Else, the schedule will be called, you feel me, in this cloud scenario, destiny.
Not my friends, nobody that I was with when everything happened. It was my mother. You feel what I'm saying? So I know without that situation, that was the first test that I think I got from God humbling me. You know, that was the first time I really saw myself feel like, okay, I need to tone it down and get it together and think differently. I've had probably 3 or 4 more times when that happened, especially with music. You know, you'll see things going crazy. Everything's going good. You know, people messing with you. You start feeling like you don't have to hit certain people back. You know what I'm saying? You feeling like you don't have to respond to certain text or whatever. You walking in thinking you this, that, and the third, and then you drop that one song that doesn't do nothing. And then nobody's talking to you no more. That happened so many times back and forth with me, to where I learned that on the way down, a lot of these same people, you know, they're going to be around looking at you.
I'm telling you, this nigga I don't know is spitting some shit.
You know, be grateful for all the accomplishments, but always know that it could go away, and I need to have a plan for that when that happens. This music industry is, people expect it to be like this, and it's not that. It's literally...
No, it's not like that.
Or it's like...
No, listen. It's what you want it to be. You create the way you want it to be.
Yeah.
You believe that it's like this and that, so it will be that for you. You forget about believing like that. Only remember it being this way, and it'll be that way for you. Your thoughts in your mind is your life.
You just signed a deal, right?
Yeah. I literally just did a joint venture with Warner Brothers, meaning I have my own label.
Hey.
I'm a 50-50 partner, and I own my
True.
master. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So because this is when you're going to start to get the money.
Yeah.
People are going to start to know who you are.
Right.
People are going to be reaching out to you.
Real
Everybody's
shit.
going to be loving you. And this is the
What does that feel
test.
like?
So, you know,
You know, right now...
just to pause, because this is why, you feel me, this is why I said that. Alright, well, you know, everything is going to be in that kind of pool, you feel me? So, you know, Webpoolz going to talk about how he went to the record label and the record label didn't care to know that he's big bank. So it's a whole Warrior clout, Warrior PG-13 clout from what Webpoolz had to do and made a foundation for people to know they don't have to live that street life that Webpoolz lived and isn't scared of it. So it's funny when someone talks about goddamn bills to Webpoolz, Peter Zeisler, Rated Z. But the whole street life of flipping, I did that on High Story Repeats Itself on YouTube. Is Webpoolz life. So, you know, that's what makes Webpoolz Big Bank take Little Bank, because just like the Michael Jackson song Jam, it ain't too much, it ain't too much for me. That's what makes him the chief and the Savakian teacher, Webpoolz. Yeah, the Savakian teacher, Webpoolz. The Savakian teacher, you feel me? So, you know, that they made slavery jokes. So, yeah. So, you know, it... You feel me? So, you know, like I'm saying, I'm listening to them talk, and, you know, I'm seeing them talking about they're only like this because they respect their ancestors, and their ancestors was in their shoes and knew that they would have to do the walk themselves. So right now they're trying to get to the campaign of knowing that work hard and let it pay off, not work hard and relax later, you feel me? Just keep working hard, just like, and let it pay off, you feel me? And you feel me? And to work hard and to work hard is goddamn people saying, oh, you living a luxurious life, but you didn't stop working hard. And you feel me? So like I'm saying, that's why it's funny when I'm hearing about, hey, little shawty, let me whisper in your ear type shit, because that's everything I'm hearing. and they think that I'm not about to buck, because it's just like I'm not saying anything. You feel me? You feel me? Oh, you was never a valedictorian. I'm still as smart as that valedictorian that never existed. So okay. Yo, you never flip things. Well, we got these fake authorities trying to do it, so they can't come ask me. Okay. You you can't keep a job. Well, I just cycled out as the boss. So, you know, if there's no cycling back in, I guess I'm retired. And going to places and seeing them walk around like, I'm like, bitch, you knew no, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? As long as this checks off that I have all the tangibles and skill sets that I worked hard for, and I'm still on that same campaign to enjoy my life. You know, I don't care what someone has to say. Like, you feel me? I'm like, you feel me? People can only imagine, you feel me, what it is to be a hard worker. Excuse me. People can only imagine the pain. They can't imagine the zillions of tesseracts of thoughts of flipping whatever subject that I've done, you feel me? People can only imagine the pain that I should be going through, and am not in pain at this rightful moment. And the pain I've been through and want to be in my head. You feel me? People will look at me and then be like, oh, my head hurts. But bitch, I didn't tell you to try to do math with me. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Being endorsed, everybody, you feel me, is going to claim me as a detective, but not put that I'm a detective there, you feel me? So I have to put that I'm a detective so it can be respected. That the reason why people do shit is because of the safety that's behind it, you feel me? So, you know, right now, you feel me, I'm an old soul, you feel me? The detective work is figuring out how this old soul is 25. You feel me? Clout. You feel me? And you know, just from war room to, you feel me, Oval Office to bills to ETC. You know how many covenants and, you feel me, for lack of better words, for people knowing who I am, but they saying who's gonna believe you, is written this for if it gets this bad. You feel me? Because of how much hard work I've done, knowing that if you do the math, it would have ended up like this. So, you know, this was planned on for a long time, you know. So, you telling me I'm going back to the jungle is nothing for a grown man. You feel me? But it's painful for a pathetic person watching me, watch me. So I'm getting into arguments with people, maybe because they agents of me and they're undercover. You feel me? But I'm also that soap opera theme. You feel me? So guess where that James Bond or detective shit came from. Oh, Webpool. So yeah, you know, right now the benefit of doubt and who gonna believe you, as I lean through it, I can't talk about how in tune I am, because in the end, people gonna know they charges, and you, like I'm saying, but the people that respect me, you feel me, it's just second nature to know, you feel me, like, so you know, in the end, the result is let's listen to the pathetic people. I want to become famous, you feel me, but I'm a known detective, so you know, infamous it is, okay. You see that? Okay. You see that? Okay. Now, you feel me? What am I going to do since I can't get, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Clout. Working. I know where I left off. You feel me? From where. So in the end, what happened is people think that I'm bloodshot from a mission. You feel me? They think I'm damaged from a mission, and I'm walking around happy-go-lucky for 25 years. And, you know, the first Assassin's Creed game where he was getting his memory back type shit. So, you know, I had my memory. So it's not me getting my memory back. It's me drilling people to don't stink up the atmosphere. And I don't care how long it takes, because in the end, I haven't stopped working hard. You feel me? And I was working so hard that me being in the back streets, or you feel me, not seen, was feeding goddamn the universe. So if I don't stop working that hard, and I'm hidden that into a fold of clout, you feel me, where the bloodshot shit comes in. And that's what makes me get, once again, when I was talking about my prestige as an underground artist, you feel me, like that. And that's what is the goddamn, there's no scale to weigh that, you feel me. And you feel me, Rated Z, Peter Zeiser, Webpoolz, make it a colder name.
But it's also like, I know that it doesn't need to make me feel like I'm better. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I got a new crib, and it's a really nice spot. Everyone loves to come.
You feel me?
I invite people
so, you know, at this point, I am getting perspective from from all around the world. I'm talking about the goddamn Patriots. And I would never do that as an individual that's supposed to be still trying to get it. You feel me?
Nah, so I invite people over.
So, you know,
the
people that are around me that aren't on my side are in a war. They common sense so badly that I have with it. Like, you feel me? That things that I would never bring up, even if
made a great deal of money, or you ever
it's, you feel me,
had white flight up there or something.
just in our face, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
I can bring up because I'm, you feel me? I'm like,
right there. I was gonna say though,
you feel me? That's what I'm really saying. I'm like,
one thing I trained myself to,
you feel me?
One way I trained myself to think
The
before
Patriots want me. You feel me? I'm like,
I always was thinking like this. So you know how
I'm the most famous underground artist. You feel me? Like,
look at them equal. You're supposed to all be equal.
Everything I'm saying, you feel me?
I kind of feel a little bit different.
I don't like to talk about
so
this shit.
When I see somebody at McDonald's working, right, and they're like, they're busting their ass, they're doing everything they got to do, they got a smile on their face, and I'm working and I'm getting whatever I want to get from them, ordering my food, whatever the case may be. I don't look at that person equal to me.
So the next thing is, because, now people's battling, because I was just talking to my crib about it. You feel me?
That amount of money.
I was
every
just
day,
talking in my
and
crib
probably have
about
a family
it.
and kids that I gotta feed and have a smile on my face. So a
Like,
person that can do that
I've
to me
solved
is a special
many
person that I
hidden
want to strive
features.
to be
You
like.
feel me?
That's interesting. That's interesting. So let's go through another scenario.
You
Okay.
feel me?
You
I
don't know
solved
that
many
person. You
hidden
don't know what he woke up to this
features.
morning.
Right.
You don't know what if he came
So,
from
you
another
know,
country and his whole family's been tortured.
You feel me?
cut the
You
beats
know,
and could be
people
from a
like
different clan,
Right.
and now he's there.
um,
we have no idea. We need to know these people's lives.
missions
Right.
people
Can't
can
make
go
judgment of their
on.
life, why he's down there, why
You
he's
know,
Maybe
like
he loves it.
missions
Maybe that's
people
his
can't
life.
go on.
That's his life. Possession is working.
Okay,
Maybe that's
so
all
there
he
goes
knows.
my
That's the theory of him
entrepreneurship.
accomplishing something.
Yeah.
Right.
So
My whole just I look at that and I see
so I had
I
to
don't know what I
blurt
should
out loud
When I see
in
somebody
clairvoyance,
working
knowing
hard.
other
Me, I
people
say
will
that's
try
me.
to
That's
web
my
and
mother,
ebb
that's my father.
to
Right.
That's
bullshit.
more than my mother and father.
Right.
So, you know,
So
it's
why
not that
am I
hard.
doing
Like
so
I
well?
said, that I noticed
And he's in that
my
situation,
music
but I don't know his life. So I
gonna
can't say maybe he's
impact
in a good
'cause
situation.
I would be
Maybe
rapping
he has
different
a
if
job
it
to feed his
if
family.
after the
We don't
first,
know
you
the
feel me?
situation and stuff. Cause I look at this.
But
when
I
I
was
younger
like,
and I had, quote,
oh,
when I
what's
was
good,
poor,
Michael
living in the
Jordan?
quote, ghetto, and I had nothing.
'Cause, you
I was
know,
blessed.
like I
And so
said about-
became, quote, the Mike Tyson,
I
quote,
just
quote, rich and
called
famous, and then I
them,
became
you
cursed. So
feel
what
me?
is the deal with that? Huh? So what's the deal with that?
You
When I was
feel me?
poor,
Just
I
to
was
show you,
blessed, and
people
when I
just
was
can't
wealthy, I supposedly
get
made
on
it,
their
then I became
phone and
cursed.
look up a video.
So how
You
does
feel
that
me?
become about?
So
How does
having
that
these
happen?
amount of people
It's my
unlocked
lifestyle. I'm living
that
my
every
lifestyle.
day I
My
scroll
shit,
through,
my
you
soul,
feel
my
me?
spirit is not
And
correct in the
I
way
still
God
got
wants it to
people
correct.
coming with this
It has to
energy
go
instead
back
of
to justice.
reality,
Go
which
back
is
to
this
humanity.
energy. You feel me?
'Cause really,
I think that
why
goes
did I
back
live all
to-
in the hood and I'm blessed?
You feel me? So, you
Everything
know,
good,
I'll be
nothing
bringing
but I'm
up the
blessed. I'm with the right
FBI,
people,
people's
nobody's hurting me,
FBI
nobody's doing this and
profiles
that
and
to
shit.
me.
I'm like, what's
But I'm
my,
blessed.
this
I
is
should be
my
dead.
FBI
Before I
profile.
even
What does it
started
say?
boxing, I was a kid, I should be dead. Why
Okay,
am I
this
dead?
is
My mother
yours.
said,
That's not good. You feel me?
Well, I
You
think there's
feel
two-
me? So, you
I'm
know.
not smart. These guys was in school. I never went to school. I was an idiot. Couldn't read and write until I was 13 and 14. So why these guys? They're smarter than me. They got good families. You know what I mean?
So, you know, now life been
They
that
didn't have to rob us
slang.
still, but they did it anyway. So why did they do that? I had to. I had nothing to do. I had
So,
no
yeah,
food at home.
I
had no
just
family.
called
So my mother,
IDK.
my father,
You
they
feel
don't care
me?
really about us, but why
And
did God give them
you
the
feel
fucking
me?
ability to believe they
Everybody
could have
else that
children
wants to
and
be in
raise children?
tune
How
and
did they believe
respect
they
the
could take care of
clairvoyance
kids?
party.
What the fuck were they
You
thinking?
feel me? Just to give respect to
Well,
people's
when you
aliases.
were a kid, you would probably say that you had a certain type of mental thought pattern.
Because
At some
obviously
point,
people are still joking with somebody in
talk
clairvoyance
about when
for
class
as a
started.
great example.
What?
And
What a handsome kid you are. What a great boxer you could be. All
you
that.
know,
And you start to believe
hey,
it.
it's
You start to
Webpoolz.
view yourself in the eyes
Yeah,
of
that's awesome.
so yeah.
kids and allegories.
But listen, yeah, let me ask you one
Been
thing.
this cold from
Why
the
would he tell me that I
get-go.
can't handle that stuff? I realize that's my
You feel me? Like, I got
past,
something
my
I'm
career
talking. You feel
proves that
me?
I can't handle that stuff.
Well,
Why
I
did he
get
tell me that
you feel
stuff?
me that
Why did he
deep
give me
into
an
my
ego?
detective
You know what I mean?
files
I don't have an ego.
because
Why
it
did he give me an ego? Why
common
did he make me
sense
believe that stuff?
level,
That I'm
Raging
special?
Morgan's our own
Well,
common
there's nothing
sense.
special about me. I'm from trash. I'm from Brownsville. Why did he tell me that? Why did I grasp
So yeah, I was like, "What's
Why
good,
did I
Michael
meet
Jordan?"
him?
And I
Who
was
is
like,
he?
and then I was like, "Oh,
Why am I here?
because you know, sewing. Because in the end,
Do what you're doing.
the objective of the detective work I'm doing now, when it should be at the point of handing out ice cream, it shouldn't be this co-redded.
And that brings
You
me
feel
to
me?
the second part of it.
Because I'm doing a lot of
First of all, you
co-red
had
work.
certain mental thought. You had sort of, you
and I
had
got a video
specific
about that.
thought patterns that put you on a trajectory to become the world heavyweight champion.
You feel me?
Then you had new thought patterns created because
You feel me? I got a
started-
cell phone
you
about
had
that, a video
the dream
phone
was
call
realized.
that y'all can.
You had all the
you feel
money
me?
and all the
So
access
everything
you
I'm
could
putting
have.
out is just to,
Then what?
Why wasn't I happy?
you feel
Why
me,
didn't I
show the
make that?
difference between
I was
people
told
that
was gonna make me happy.
Because that has
together
nothing
and the
to
people
do
that are raging war and stay
That made me
unconscious.
not- They made me miserable. My life
Yeah.
was miserable.
So you know,
Kill myself.
the biggest thing to me co-red is
Why do I have a piece of shit?
people
Why do I
are
have all
trying
this
to,
money? They
hey
don't
little
have
shawty,
anything.
let me
These
whisper
people
in
don't
your
have anything.
ear
Why do I
type
have all
shit.
this money? I'm nothing. I don't have an education.
And then
Things
think
people
that
bad to people. Why do I have this? Why is God
Subconsciously
blessing me
or
with this,
some
God?
shit, which is more, your
I don't
people are
deserve this. I got this. I've
usually
hurt
get
so many
credit
people since I was a
for
baby. All my life I've been
moving more
objective to
awakenly,
law.
subconsciously,
I've
and
been a
as
family my whole
being
life.
conscious.
We've all been involved with
But they
crime.
think they're gonna lead them to jump jump them and steal something or put them in a whole wound when they give them everything and then they be like, bro, I was just trying to. stabilize
beyond
myself. You can go. You
what
feel
we
me?
think it is. You know, you get
Which
into a
is
certain
just
thing
stalking.
in
You
life,
feel me? It's not
you
like it
start
was going to
thinking, oh,
work.
this is
You
it.
feel me?
This is where I'm supposed
You
to
get
be.
charged
This
for
is who I
stalking.
am. This is what I do.
You feel me?
And the next thing you know,
So you know
the
when people
universe
is
is
cool,
showing
like I
you,
said,
you know
how I
what,
can
that
call
was
these
a
people.
good little
You
platform
feel me?
we
If
got
they're
to,
able
but
to
you know
be
what,
that
this is
in
the
tune
next
to their
thing.
subconscious,
So we gotta go here
it's
now.
a cell phone.
And
You
maybe
feel
that
me?
means
So I'm going live,
your mindset
saying that
turns
if you
really
look
dark,
me up on
and you get
YouTube,
really angry at
feel
something
me?
that
you done
in the
looked up
moment you might not
a
understand why you're
legend.
angry.
You feel me?
I
That
have
never
everything in the
wanted
world.
credit.
Why am I
You
angry?
feel me?
Well,
So I'm gonna
because you're
be
not where
here
you're supposed to be.
showing you how
There's some
intelligently in
aspect of
tune
that
I
that
am, watching you,
is no longer
telling you
useful
if
on
you
the path where you're supposed
disrespect me, just like
to go. You know,
everybody in
and for
Slovakia
you,
know.
IDK,
To where
Mind
slavery's
if I
in
call you
America
Jay?
and they joking
You
about
sure?
it.
For sure, yeah, do your thing.
But
I'm
you
going
know,
to
because
pull
this
up.
is for you, man. You have a great opportunity as far as
Incredible
with your
You feel me?
mindset and your awareness of your position
you
and what
feel me?
you've been through on your journey through life.
So
to
I
get
stay
you to
quiet
here,
because
27
knowing how
years
badly
old,
I pull up
unbelievable
and get
record
called
deal
a
for
Zozy.
yourself, the first millionaire of your family. That's fucking huge, man.
Yeah.
Those accomplishments.
They threaten people
you have
out
an opportunity.
that are
You
so
have,
fucking polite that I wouldn't
with
even
the
fathom
awareness,
doing this
you
stuff.
can set your attention
that
towards
these
your
disrespectful
intention, whatever
people
that might be. You know, and because
pulled
we
me
get
to do.
blinded by all of the
Was-
material shit.
Is more
in our
proof
life,
of
you know,
you
the
feel
money,
me?
the women,
And yeah.
the house, the cars,
So yeah.
the parties, the look of being successful.
Yeah.
So you know,
And the truth is that if we can stay grounded,
Is
stay,
that.
stay
Truth is
locked
that.
in, stay tethered to the thing that you are in the universe, whatever that
You
is,
are
man.
in
Maybe
the
it's just for
universe,
you to
in the
get this
ruler-
message out through your music.
Right.
You know,
Man, you want me to,
To the ruler.
speak on that real quick?
absolutely,
Please
dude.
do.
Please.
So it's funny.
Yeah.
I thought about this, and I'm a spiritual person.
True.
I believe that there was a God, higher being, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I was put on this earth to walk in the darkness in order to bring people to the light. I almost look at myself as a sheep in wolf's clothing. Not a wolf in sheep's clothing, but a sheep in wolf's
I
clothing.
feel you.
I dig
feel what
that.
I'm saying?
I feel you, yeah.
Fucking love that,
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah. That's how I feel because I went through a lot of darkness and I've done a lot of things, but my intention is always good now. Like especially now. Like everything I do, everything that I talk about, everything that I've been through. Here's an example. Back home, right? I'm not from the hood. I'm from a middle class family. Like your friends, I was one of those kids that didn't have to do none of the stuff I was doing, but I felt like I wanted to. When I went to school in PG, if you don't go to a private school, even
that's
if you live in a
another
good
thing,
neighborhood, you're
you know.
going to a bad school. All of the
All my kids went to private
When
school.
people be
all the
like,
public
you
schools
not
bad.
that.
So
I
listen.
remember you is
I already-
Cadence talking.
Gallatin school.
all
Keep
that,
saying
all
that
You
shit.
know, you already
I'm
know.
not what?
So listen.
I
so
didn't
listen,
say.
With me,
You
They
feel
bring
me?
guns to school.
all that.
You just was
So look,
been
with me,
stereotyping what
I'm
it is to
literally
walk
in a
like that, and then
situation
when it
where
pull up in your fucking
I
face.
already don't get good grades.
'Cause
in
then
class.
another thing
I'm already like getting in trouble.
is-
Doing little things. So now when you throw me in a
People
high
is
school
wait.
full
People
of other
love people
troublemakers,
stinking the atmosphere up like, oh,
they
you not
feel
that,
me.
and hope it damage my brain to
I'm not gonna
finesse
hang out
me
with
and
the
block.
honor roll students. I'm not. I don't have.
Thought I
I'm not, I don't
forgot.
I'm not
relate to them.
interested in that.
So I'm
You
hanging
feel
out with
me?
niggas from the hood, and they like making fun of me because where I'm from.
I still gotta deal
where
with
I
that
live,
problems
I'm
of
like, I
not
gotta
being
prove
that.
myself. So I'm doing worse stuff.
You
than
feel
they
me?
doing.
No one else gotta deal with
You know what I'm
that
saying?
those problems.
I went
You
to
feel me?
jail
And that's how
and
you
college
rank
in the same
the
year, state
notorious
prison and college
people.
in the same year.
And you know,
That's a perspective not a lot of people have. Being middle class and
The
going
no-
through
the most
what I've gone through,
notorious
but then still
person
being able to relate to niggas from the hood
is the
because I
one
went to
that
jail.
gave
I can
his
talk
name
all the
away
jail
from
nigga, I can tell
to
you about
everybody
the hookups
to
and all the different
one
ways
name
people
that was
eat
given
and
away in
all the, like,
Z's
different things that you would
stood,
only know when
which
you're in
is
jail. I can talk about that, so they feel
Webpoolz.
like they can relate to me. And then when I say, look, bro, I'm a millionaire now. I
The
was able to turn
notorious
all of that into this. You
Webpoolz.
can do the same thing. Now, those people
And you feel me?
probably
When you
couldn't
say
relate to
Webpoolz,
anybody else who had money except for me that was doing the wrong thing.
you
Could
feel
look
me?
at and say,
Voguing.
okay, maybe I can do the same thing. And that's an example of being a sheep in wolf's clothing. It's like I appear as a wolf because of what I went through. You know, if you look at my videos and stuff, you probably think I do this, that, and the third. If you meet me, you'll see that I'm really not all of that. I'm a nice person. I have a good heart. I have compassion, and I'm trying.
You gonna
to
close
help
the door? Because she said she don't like the
You know what I mean?
smell.
If I was a straight sheep and everything was right, and I was doing everything good.
So, you know, that's
I
what
would be
makes me
just
the
like all those other
notorious
people that telling
Webpool,
these
okay?
kids in the hood, hey, go to college and don't do this and that. Get a job, better ride. To them, they can't relate to that. You know what I mean? They can't just relate to that. If that was the case, all of them would be doing that. They wouldn't be looking up the drug dealers. You feel me? But if they could see, like, oh, yeah, I'm living a life similar to what I guess a drug dealer would live, but a little bit better.
So, you know, it's not that
illegal,
hard to see,
and I
like,
don't have to worry about going to jail for the
some
things that I'm
people
doing.
joke
Now they're like,
with
oh, man,
joking
maybe
with
I
the
could- if I'm
notorious
talented enough, I
Webpool.
can do that.
Some
And then maybe
people take
he helped me. Maybe when I
little
get there,
subjects
I can help
serious,
somebody else.
and then it
keep
goes
the
to a
cycle
point
going.
where
You know what I'm
someone
saying?
looked at
That's
everybody
kind of where I'm at
who
with it right
joked
now,
and
man. At this
kid
point
and
in
then
my
just
life,
try to saturate their
music.
mind with all
I don't
that
do music for money. I know a lot
and
of people
try
say
to
that, but
tell the
here's an
notorious
example.
person they ain't
I
shit.
didn't even know I was making money. Before I signed the deal, I was making decent money. Like, for, you know, like if you want to compare it to someone with a really good job, I was making decent money. Like, I think like before I got signed, I made like 500,000 that year. You know what I mean? And that's a lot to, you know, for a lot of people.
You feel
How are you
me?
getting your music out there then? Any way possible? Spotify, YouTube.
All that.
Okay,
Everything.
now
Just
let's
marketing.
listen to,
Yeah.
let's let that roll up.
How do you get on television? You ever get on
As we watch immaturity
Never.
with
I want to.
maturity
I want
and
to.
think
I haven't
they
got
can
it.
flip the
How
maturity.
did you
'Cause
come
who's gonna
to,
believe
like,
you?
everything you do,
Yeah.
it seems,
So
you know, and we all have our paths.
this is just a great
Wait,
goddamn
this your
showing.
camera guy right there?
Yeah, that's my
You
boy.
want him in here?
Yeah.
You want him to come in? Guys, that's good.
Yeah.
You can
This
tell him
is
where
just
to
a
Right,
great
right.
showing, okay?
There you go.
Yeah, I know most of you,
Come on in,
most of
B.
you guys want your camera guy in
Yeah.
here, right?
Just to
Here,
have.
dude.
This is just a great showing. What you going close to the door for?
You're so soft. Fuckers could send me some stuff.
You feel me?
Do it all the
This
time.
is a great
I
showing.
wouldn't have to see
What the fuck he walk over here and go closer to the door?
You've been taking all of the Smack
Look.
stuff. So.
What?
Look
do
how
you mean,
stupid
dude?
this nigga came over here. Started blowing. Because he knew it was disrespectful.
Is that
Hey,
my
brother.
shirt? What do you got my shirt for, Evan? What are you doing with my
But I
shirt?
haven't been
Why you
showing
do that?
how
Why
fast I
you
am.
It's the most
taking my shirt?
comfortable
I know
clothes
that you've
I've
been
ever
taking my
worn,
shirt
man.
for a while. Keep the shirt.
So now
okay?
I can't even ask a
Listen,
simple
make
question
sure
without
there's no
sounding
laughing
like I'm
Yes, sir.
mad
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
for being old school. No.
For 20%
Let someone
off
else
your
do that
first
shit. They will
order,
have to
visit macweldon.com.
listen.
Enter promo
Because they
code
wouldn't want to go
Tyson
through that.
for 20% off your
But
first order.
instead, this person would rather go
That's
through that.
macweldon.com.
We are outside with
with
millions
promo
of people.
code Tyson
And since
for
Norcross,
20% off your first order.
how much I
Where
was
did the
about
music
that
start
life
for you? Did it start in writing raps?
was known. So, you
Writing
feel me?
poetry? Was it writing? Was
Okay.
it music?
So-
was it just freestyling?
So,
What
yeah,
is
you
it?
know.
I'll give you the breakdown.
That's
In
what
sixth
I'm
grade,
dealing with
and
inside.
Again, I wasn't really always getting good grades. I was struggling in school, but I'm in the
Someone
sixth
waiting
grade.
for a chance
We're
to
in
swing
English
on me
class,
and think I'm not
and the
old
English
school.
teacher says, "Okay, here's 5 words that all rhyme. I want you to make a poem out of these
I'm
words."
not this person's
And everyone made their
parent.
poems and had to present it to the class.
You feel me?
I remember when I got to
I
my
played a
poem,
song. I played Michael Jackson.
I did mine, and the whole class was
And once
laughing
again,
because it was
I had the
clever how I
FBI
put it
file of
together.
Zemaine
teacher everybody. And then she was like,
before
"No, that's a good one. That was a
they
really good
called
one."
me
And that was like
Zemaine.
gave me a hint, like, okay, maybe
So
I
Zemaine
got
exists.
this, maybe.
You
But
feel
I
me?
never thought
Way
about it.
before this
7th grade, I
bullshit.
wrote my
So
first song.
I
used
did
to-
mission
back when I used to
accomplished
wear North
and been
Face
trying to
jackets.
go
I
on
couldn't
with my
afford
life,
one,
and these
but I
people's been
wanted one
following
so
me,
I
bad.
know that feeling. Yeah.
I
mocking,
wanted one so bad that I wrote
the story.
a song about it.
which just
feel me?
makes me that much
And,
colder as a
I remember
detective.
I'll go to the lunch table and I'll have somebody.
So,
like,
you
"Yo, this
know,
the beat." I'll show them the beat.
Every time I talk,
And I'll rap the joint. And then that was like my first rap song. So 7th grade. Wow.
this person in the
10th grade,
background is like, "That's
fast
me."
forward 10th grade, I was writing a little stuff.
Yeah,
I wanted to
I
be
said
like
all
Wale
that.
and Kanye West and everybody. So that's how I'm writing.
No, you didn't.
Basically biting them, writing the same way they would write and stuff. Writing just like them. And then
How you
left
doing?
it. And I went to jail.
Huh? You are
first time.
divine.
It was for 4 months.
What does divine mean?
And I started
You are
doing, like,
everything.
writing songs, like singing. And there was a time where like the guards, everybody would actually
Okay.
sing too.
Are you
And I would do
happy?
that. And I left the rapping thing alone. I was in a
You,
go-go
I
band,
am.
so was doing
I am
go-go.
too. Okay.
You know what's
So,
up. Yeah, you already know.
do you have?
So I was in a go-go band.
Do you
doing
know
my
your
thing,
glow?
Before I got locked up, so I was taking that same mentality
You
in
too
jail.
young to
Whose
be
glow
like,
is
"Oh,
infinite?"
They don't do that stuff no
Nah,
more?
they
still
were
do
young
that?
Whose?
bands back then. Yeah, 100%. Yes. They still do it to this day.
I don't
It's
feel
actually
your glow.
Probably bigger than it's been in
Really?
a while. Right now, yeah.
Then I must not.
Chuck Brown was the man.
Why you running away, scary ass nigga?
So boom,
Stupid ass.
right, singing and stuff.
Dumbass nigga.
I'm in school, everything, trying to get my life together. Violation. I go back in jail. 2 months.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
My lawyer couldn't get me out of jail. I convinced
Voila.
the clerk's office to let me out because I was in school. I was doing good. I needed to like get my shit together. I don't need to be in jail. I can come back for my court date. I'm not a flight risk. I'm talking to them every day.
I used to do this shit too.
Yeah. You know it's
I did 7. What was that? 7 locks? Is it 7 locks?
Oh, you went
I was
there?
locked with 7 locks.
Damn. Okay, that's crazy. So boom, like I do that, and I get out. So I'm out for 2 months, and then I go to jail for my court hearing. My initial sentence was 3 years.
They
Actually,
gave me 2 years.
oh for real?
7 locks, yeah, motherfucker.
Damn. They gave me 15 suspended to. They gave me nah. You good. They gave me 15 years suspended to 3, and I did 3. It was supposed to be on home detention. I violated home
So yeah,
detention after 2 years, so I had to do my last year
That-
at state prison.
I'm
Because
working.
If your sentence is under 16,
So yeah,
I
you
mean,
know.
18 months, you do it in jail. But my sentence was overall
Sooner
3
than
years, and
later,
I only had
but
a
you
year
know,
left, so they sent me up the road
later
to
or
state.
sooner.
And I did that there, and that's when I like started rapping, like really writing, like really trying to like, okay, let me like try to put these words together. Let me try to make songs. And then when I got out, the way I used to release music, I used to put that shit on YouTube.
So you feel me? Now we're
And
hearing
just-
all the
just
shit
how I
that
used to
I
do
need to
it. So
be
on
ready
Facebook,
for
I had a
when
lot
I
of
walk
friends on
back in the
Facebook, maybe
house.
2,000 friends.
Because this
I would see
person's
who's
been
online
putting on
and
a
copy and paste.
prestige
Yo,
of
just send it to everybody.
acting.
Yo, and then
Like
the people
being
who
about
respond,
that life,
I'll
how
be like,
much
yo,
I
just
glow
got this, I got
about
this song.
that life.
I wanted
And
you
this
to
nigga
check it out.
came
I wanna see what you
outside
think about it. And I would do that
listening
shit
to
all
things that I
day
say.
long, like all day, like back to back. See, most
and trying
people
to
would
act
just send
like
you
me with a
the
shorter
link,
vocabulary
yo,
of
check my music
what
out.
Or just post
being
it.
about
Don't work
that
like
life
that.
means.
because that's spam. But if
To
you
say
say
that
yo first,
that's
then
how
it's
much
like, what's up?
harder I
Then
am.
you hit them with the. They're more likely
I'm
to pay
dumb and
attention. So
powerful.
that's literally how I started marketing my music. I remember I put my first song out, and in a day or 2 days, it had 1,000 views, and I'm like, shit, 1,000 people listen to
It
this?
must have been an exciting feeling, huh?
Hell yeah! I'm like, damn, that was the first spark. Remember I was talking about the bait?
So you know
That was
he
the
didn't
first
really didn't.
When I would see those views and stuff, I'm
You
like,
get
alright,
that was you feel me? That's
I
why I
was
was
trying
talking
to release
about with
music
Hey Lil
once a
Shot
week
and
at
Whisper
first,
Ear
and then
type
that was
shit.
just too much to do. And then I remember I used to sell
And
sneakers
then you
and
know
stuff. And I
none
remember
of
I said,
that
"I'm gonna sell all
energy
these
is
sneakers.
what's
Take
happening.
this
This
money.
energy is what's
Holler
happening.
at
But
my boys. We gonna put
you
some
know,
money in, and we're gonna shoot a legitimate
as a
video.
detective
And
of
my first
trying
video
to
was
make that
$500.
framework
You know, a lot
of
of
giving
money,
people
but,
an opportunity to
the
know.
first video was $40.
You feel me?
The second video was $500,
They
but it
dilute
was
all
good
this
quality,
energy,
everything
thinking
looked
that
cinematic and shit. I'm like, damn, this is
because I was
I
giving
put that
warnings
out.
to other
and
people,
it's accumulating views, and then next thing you know, it's at 50,000.
I'm gonna keep going
And I'm
down.
like, damn, this is working, and I just kept realizing.
Oh,
that
I
maybe
never
could
went
put
down.
quality
You
into
feel me?
my
They
stuff.
didn't just
It
graft
happened
out
fast.
that
I
doing
made a
all
lot
this,
of
then he might
mistakes.
do. You feel me?
Not
No.
everything worked, but I spent a lot of money. But it brought me to where I'm at here right now, and over the years, I learned how to navigate
You
the
feel
business.
me? It's not my
And
first
if I didn't
rodeo.
learn how to navigate the business, I wouldn't have the record deal that I got right now. I would have a regular artist deal probably. You feel me?
Yeah, but tell me, what made you? Let's go somewhere else. What
So
made
the
you
best way to
wanna
look
be
at it,
Be a
at
rapper.
Yeah. Who did you see?
to
What gave
get
you
this
influence?
clout
Hey,
of my
that's what I can
surveillance
be.
right.
Oh, I can't even
Because
do that.
you feel me? All this
I
energy.
think
do
Wale honestly
You
was the
feel me?
first
They
one.
know what I'm about to say, and it's a great example to
Kanye
wake up
West,
people. People
50
are
Cent.
acting
These
like
guys were
pirates.
huge megastars. They didn't feel accessible. Wale
You
was
feel
from
me?
where
Niggas
I'm
is
from,
acting like
and I saw him one day. I was at
they
a
was the medieval.
pizza place. Damn, Wale. Like,
People still
that
trying to
was
be those
accessible.
medieval knights,
So I felt like
but don't
probably
have
would
a
say he was
castle.
The first one to make
You
me
feel me?
feel
Well,
like
we
I
just
could
take your
fly.
castle. You feel me?
Yeah. And then, as I started to get bigger and start to meet people and know, get to big artists that I've been like, I thought were inaccessible, that made me really feel like, okay.
No, but I'm trying to say right now, what is the center of it? Like, what makes you think that people should come and get your autograph? What makes you get that feeling that you want that? What gave you that feeling that I want somebody to ask me for autograph? I want somebody to notice me.
So let me be
accepted
real with
somebody.
you. I don't think I've ever said this
Good
before.
question.
When I was a kid, I used to get made fun of.
That's
I didn't have the shoes, I didn't have the clothes.
For real.
Niggas was like, I used to be depressed going to school because I was so dark skinned. Well, I'm not even that dark skinned, but people used to make fun of me because I was too dark. Seriously. Like, it was about light skin with like cornrows and stuff like that. So everybody's making fun of me because I'm African. My parents are my mom's from Sierra Leone, my dad's from Ghana. African, people making fun of me, it made me not like myself almost.
Well, I feel you.
You feel me?
That's why I asked that question. Go ahead.
Because I'm a kid, I don't know what's going on. I'm now looking back, I'm like, no kid is supposed to feel like
You feel me? Like this
You too
dude
young
just
to be thinking
walked
about
up
stuff
on
like that.
someone as
I'm
ready
feeling
as
depressed
Mike
almost
Tyson to
as a
knock
kid
somebody
because I don't
out.
want to go to school and get made fun of.
That drives you to become who you are.
Exactly.
But because I'm
then
cool.
I remember one day, I remember I used to get
That
one
I
pair
still
of shoes,
wasn't
maybe two, if I
as
might get
ready
another pair
as
on
Mike
Christmas.
Tyson.
A year, 7th grade, I had some Chucks and I had some Air
And
Force
that's what
Ones.
I've been dealing with
Them shits to the ground.
for
Everybody's
this
making
void
fun
of
me
my
and stuff.
old
And then I
soul for
remember
this
my grandma
25
bought me the
years.
Charles
Because
Barkley's
if someone's an
for,
old soul, it's
Christmas.
about getting back to their
I
real
got some-
age.
But they're white, so that was a big mistake.
That's obvious.
But I
When
was just
if someone says, "Oh,
finessing
I'm an
them
old
joints for a
soul,"
little bit.
that means they is talking about
Then 8th grade,
remember
I had to go to Pennsylvania.
who
'cause I
they was
getting,
before this
I was
clout.
getting in trouble and stuff. They sent
You
me with
feel
my
me?
uncle.
Or
Pennsylvania,
they
Pittsburgh,
trying to
don't
get
like the
back
way
to
we dress
their
down there, so they
age
making
and
fun of
just
me
add
even
this
more.
age to
and
it.
I had
You feel me?
pair of Jordans that my friend had, and I asked him for them. It just was fucking fake. So one day I
You
go
feel
to,
me? That
I
don't
go
make
to,
sense.
I go to lunch, and I'm
Somebody
sitting
peeped it.
down.
Somebody peeped it. What?
The jump man was going the other
So
way.
I'm chilling here and I'm just
Listen,
keep.
the jump
well,
man
you
was
know,
going the opposite way, and somebody with the real one, and he was fat,
I'm like,
and you couldn't see his fingers. There was no detail.
You see me wrestle.
I'm like, I knew they were fake though.
Those-
At that point, I already
those
knew.
are
but I was, like,
no-nos.
trying to, I was
You
trying to
feel
cover it
me?
back up. If you don't see it, you don't know. You know what I mean? Man, I just remember everybody laughing behind me.
That's
and
all I
look back,
taught
and then
in
somebody comes
wrestling.
and
You
starts
feel me?
pointing at
I
the
taught
back
people
of the joint,
my
and then
martial
they put
arts.
their shoe next to mine, and they're like, they just going in on me. The whole, all the girls, everybody, man.
Did you cry? Did you cry?
I didn't cry. I felt bad though. I remember that feeling. Like,
Let me
it was
tell
like
you a
a
story.
bad
Can I tell
feeling.
you a story?
Go ahead.
And
Let
then
me
you
tell you
good?
something.
I have joy.
That just took me back to my life.
So why it sound like I'm mad for asking you? Are you good, bro?
They kicked my ass in school the day
The
before,
fuck?
so I would just go to school for lunch, and after lunch, I used to walk around the school, stay around the neighborhood.
You feel me? And that's what I'm
get my
talking.
books,
That's
and
why I
used to go
just
home
said,
and
trying to
feed
put
the people.
someone in
They
a
kicked my ass
mirage.
earlier. And so I'm in Brooklyn.
Who's gonna
New York,
believe
so
you
3 or 4
type?
kids came over there and they said, "Yo, you got any money?"
Really, it doesn't matter.
9 years old, 10 years old. I said, "No." And so all we found out, we keep, so they checked my pocket with no money. And so the guy
So,
said,
you know,
wanna
I be
fly with us?"
rapping.
And I said, "Yeah, I don't know what fucking fly me." He said, "Climb the fence and give us those crates, the milk crates." So I climbed the fence, I do. And so they walked with me, and so they said, "Go in the buildings, in the building." I went in the bad in the building, so I don't know if these guys are going to do something to me, fucking try
When
to
people
kill
think
me.
that my
I don't know
rapping
what, I'm just a
skills
kid.
is not gonna pay
So
off,
I'm going to this building, we go on the roof, and I see the birds and pigeons and stuff. I said, "Wow."
but I'm
And so
like
I'm up there all day, I'm
so
psyched with the
cold
pigeons.
that
I got
it
birds
paid
chirping,
off
I got
already.
car
It's
on me, I
just
got
people
dirt on
don't
me all
respect
day.
that
And
it
they
paid
said, "I'm
off.
going to the center tonight. They got a jam tonight." I didn't know anything. I never been to a party before. I'm 10 years old.
You
9 years
feel
old. I
me?
never been to
A party.
jam. I never did that stuff at the center. So I go
Not
there,
everybody
not knowing that I should have went home and
that
washed.
you
I never
invite
washed
to the
before. I don't know
party
nothing about changing clothes. I only go to school.
is going to want to
And when I went
leave
there, I still had
when
the
you
shit
say
on me,
so.
the tar from the pigeon coop. And
You
so
feel
everybody
me?
was laughing, "Who's this dirty motherfucker? Y'all know
Peop-
this
not
nigga, man?
everybody's
Who the fuck
going
is
to
this
be
dirty,
happy.
nasty, funky ass nigga, right?"
You feel me?
And I was,
And that's
I was
what I'm
crying, but I
dealing
was
with.
laughing too, but I was crying. I was just scared.
Man.
And so I remember one of the guys, he was the older guy. He was a friend of one of those guys that said, you want to find me brothers. And he said, sure, get the fuck out here, but meet me at the pigeon coop tomorrow morning. So I went up there, and so he came. I was there tomorrow morning. I went to the pigeon coop next morning. And so he was there, and so he took me someplace. He knocked on his door first. Nobody answered the door, so he took me in the back, and he opened the window. He put me in the window, and he said, open the door, motherfucker. And I went over the door. We robbed the house. There were guns. There was money. It was a lot of stuff. I was just 10 to 9 years old, but I didn't know what happened. So I remember he didn't give me much money. He gave me like $5. The $5 was a lot then.
Yeah.
But it was a couple of $1,000, I bet, but he only gave me $5. But he did something. He went and took me shopping and bought me a bunch of clothes. And he said, make sure you come to the fucking center on Saturday, motherfucker. Okay? And he said, see what the shit, make sure you wear the shit I bought. And I came today and didn't remember I was the same person.
Damn.
The people that were laughing, they didn't even know I was the same person.
Wow.
They were around me talking to me. They didn't know I was that person they were laughing at, made fun of, and told me nasty, stinking motherfucking bum. They didn't know who I was.
Damn.
Who was that guy?
That nigga probably dead now.
That's
But I'm
crazy.
just saying shit. It showed me that people were materialistic.
Damn.
Right.
And they didn't remember me. How could you not remember me? You humiliated me like a week ago.
Right,
They
right.
didn't remember me because I had different clothes. I looked like a Mac. I had Pierre Cardin on. I had fucking weeded, tweeted pants on. I had a fucking long jean watch, and I'm 10 years old, nigga.
Damn. Yeah. That's funny, cause literally
And just to also
that
speak,
after 8th grade,
I
9th
couldn't tell
grade.
time. But you had to have, I couldn't fucking tell time.
clout
Do
and
you understand what I'm
mirages
saying,
is
though?
just
I
Yeah.
couldn't
full
tell
of
time. I had to look this
apologies
way. This is how you have
and
to look to be accepted.
cover-ups,
Right.
and
I
then
couldn't
the
tell
math
fucking time.
of
I had to have a watch, I had to have a chain, had to have the Pierre
anger
Cardin,
and
had to have my
hate
tailor
and
suit.
jealousy
He took me to the tailor and made me a fucking
and
suit.
what
Had
could have
pads on the,
happened
pockets on my side and shit.
if you
It was
matured
crazy
past
in the
it.
70s, nigga.
So then, you know,
77,
Damn.
76.
trying to
Can you
equate
believe
to
that? That's
a
my life.
lick
I remember I gotta
or,
rob and steal to make
you
happy.
feel me,
Right.
In order for me to be respected, I have to hurt people. I gotta get respect. I have to rob them,
minus
maybe kill them for people to respect me. If I don't do that, I'm fucking
why they
fooled.
don't have it
They've
and
taken all
how
my shit. They
it
take my
got
money,
dealt
take my
with.
clothes, my
You
sneakers,
feel me?
everything.
So when you hear
If I
someone
don't do that,
talking,
they'll
they
see me
really
doing that, being
talking
an animal
about
out there, they're gonna
their
feed on
clout
me.
and mirages that they was in, but you might
Isn't that
just
crazy
hear
that they think like that?
the clout and
That's what I'm
mirage.
saying,
You don't
like-
We have to
hear
be a kid,
how
live
it
in that
got
environment.
That's
accomplished.
crazy. Yeah. And
nuts.
It's all about fear. If you're not cutting these motherfuckers, shooting them, making these people afraid of you, they're gonna do it to you.
right. I feel that, bro. That's why I was saying, like, with me, like that literally 8th grade going into 9th. I said, I'm not gonna be that person anymore. I'm gonna figure out how to get some money. I'm gonna figure out how to get some nice clothes, and nobody's ever gonna make fun of me for not being able
That's
to
what I
dress
said. I said the same thing.
ever again.
I said the same thing.
Yeah.
And then when I realized what life is about giving everything away. You know what I mean? Anything that you feel you love, you have to give it away. Anything you feel you can't do without, you got to give it away. When I went on the toe, you know what I realized what it all comes back to? It all comes back to getting on your knees and praying and worshiping. Realizing that we're nothing. You know, and the elements is everything. I say to myself, how can I dare even think I'm a god or say I'm fucking a god or think I'm Achilles or Alexander? What the fuck is on my mind? Am I delusional? Who am I? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah.
Am I so small I want to be so big I think of fucking delusional shit?
Damn. That's real.
You know?
That's real as fuck.
Why am I so scared I have to be a fucking monster? Who am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? I'm afraid of myself. I want to be a bad guy, tough, mean monster. I want nobody to know how much I'm afraid.
Damn. That's real. That's real. I was gonna ask you, when you got into boxing, right? I guess it's like you do amateur boxing first, right? So as an amateur, like, were you like beating everybody?
No. No, I wasn't bad. I've lost fights, but I was very good because they taught me a little. I learned quick. I was really ferocious and violent and unpredictable and just mean. And so people would take their kids out of the tournament. They wouldn't let me fight their kids and stuff. So I had to fight older people all the time.
Right.
So I'm 14, 13, I had to fight a guy 28.
28 years old?
Yeah, 30, yeah, something like that.
Damn. So when you won your first big match,
Crazy.
what was that? The big one, first big one.
National championship in 1980, 81, something like that.
And you won that, and you won a lot of money for that?
No, I didn't win any money, but the country and the whole world saw me fight.
Oh.
You know, and all the boxing people that like boxing, pro fighting, watching up and coming people, and they were very excited about seeing me. I was very reckless kind of guy.
How many years into boxing was that for you?
Zerkin.
Like,
From when?
from when you started to get to that first national championship?
1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
So you were like 14?
I knocked everybody out.
You were
One
14?
round. Yeah, knocked everybody out in 1 round.
Wow, man.
I had
That was
a real-
fast.
I had an incredible trainer. I had a master trainer.
Yeah.
The master trainer.
Incredible. He worked with my psychic. Nothing meant. The only thing that mattered was my glory and my objective. My objective was to annihilating somebody. And the more I annihilated, I had a low self-esteem. And he told me, if you don't feel you love it, the more you annihilate these people, the more the world will love you.
Fuck. So that's
Well, it goes back to that thing we've talked about here. You've said about the importance of the ego. Because without your own ego, you'll just get shit on your whole
Yeah.
life. You know, because no one is going to stand up for you or do anything.
Ego
for
is
you
another
other than yourself
term
at the end of the day.
of
Everyone else around you
goddamn
has
clout.
ideas about who they think you are and what they think you should be doing.
yeah.
So the good thing about the ego is that gives us the strength to stand up for ourselves and to find the confidence to go and do what you did. You know, do you feel like because you had so many fights on the street,
Ego
as a
is
kid,
technology
before
of
you
just
meet
for your
us,
senses.
that he just
But the
plugged in
stupid people
the mental
grab
attitude
what
portion, and you were just,
someone would use as tech,
He used to always say that, he said, the way you
as
come,
we
they
seen
good fighters from where you come. You always be proud of them.
not that far from
He gave me pride.
here.
He gave me an ego where I came
And,
from. I know when people don't know I came around this book. I'm so ashamed to be from these fucking niggas. These are
Forget
savages.
there's humidity in the air.
You should be so proud to be from this.
And if someone can goddamn time travel and you sage and you looking dead at,
You know, in the 20s, the Jews in the 20s and stuff.
yeah.
And he would just tell me that. And he just always made me proud of myself. And like, then next thing you know, you get your ego gets so far. You ask for God, please humble me, God. And your ego is straight straight confrontation with God. That's what
so
it
yeah,
is. The direct
you know, I just be
confrontation
rapping.
with God.
Kodak, they don't like to see you winning. They want to see you in the penitentiary.
It's the balance.
Hey,
You know, really, West Philly, we don't realize when I'm here, I'm young and stuff. God's gonna do what? How's it gonna hurt me? I'm invincible. Look at me. God gave me this to be this way. And then you get 50 years old, and all you do is say, God, please have mercy on my soul. I get 50 years old, I'm scared. I want God to have mercy. It's getting close to meeting God. I need to, what can I do now?
I do want to hear them
What can I
talk
do
some
now?
more,
Buy
but
some
you
mercy
know,
off of me.
what you think the
I feel
wildest
like-
thing you've done?
y'all
What
need
you
to look
think the
that up.
wildest thing you've
I
done
think it was
that you
just a
need
good
most
meeting
mercy
of
for?
minds.
Or is it a lot that you can
We saw a lot. We see what happens
God knows.
when wealthy
Yeah.
people talk.
I was gonna say. So
You feel me?
back to this
Eh,
money thing.
There's a
though,
difference
what is
between
your,
synchronization and
like,
senses
experience when you first
and
saw
people.
your first
You feel me?
million?
Everybody that
Wow, know what I did with it?
you feel me? And I'm not trying to
How
make
did you
this a
feel
joke
about
because
it?
everybody
You know
can
what I mean? Did it
learn.
even hit you,
But
or
everybody
was it
that's in
just like, whatever?
tune to
No, I'm on my
You
mind was
feel
already
me?
in the sit there. That's nothing. You know who I am. You know what I'm good at.
They
I was already in the ego. Was
they
in the
got
ego
an
without
ancestral
even knowing,
path
you know?
Yeah, and then you was young
And
too.
I'm saying, fuck, that's all I'm getting.
to learn from.
I wanted the money. Those other
While
guys, they wanted the
everybody
Olympians, but they got more. Fuck that. I
that
want
don't
more.
learn
I'm
from
better
their
than
own
everybody. Why do they got more?
ancestral
Comparing
path
myself
are the
with
ones
everybody. Everything I compare
that do
myself- now I'm the
shit
best
like
of all the
that.
time. Now let me see, I
You
wanna compare
feel
with
me?
all the other entertainers. Do I make more money than them? Then when I beat them, what about the others in the past? What about God? What about
So, you
that
know, once
king
again, I'm not
20
somebody
years, 1,000 years ago? Am I
wanting to
better
be
than
like,
him?
I got the gold medal, respect me.
Now why did I still? What
I
made
don't
me-
care
what
if you don't
information to think like
remember.
that? Why am I thinking
You feel me? I'm
fucking
not
mind?
trying to do
I'm
none of that.
Who am I? Shut
My
the
whole
fuck
gist
up, nigga.
is
Who the fuck are you? But it's still cream.
learning and working and working and learning. You feel me?
Well, you are somebody.
And you know,
Yeah, you better remember that nobody a lot.
I'm not trying to stop. So if someone can hold me still,
Kill that fuck nigga. You're a fucking nigga. You should be begging. You should be begging to be fucking.
or you
involved
feel me
every
can
day
go
to
at
say
my
the shit you think.
speed and award me
You know, know, we
You
can't
feel me?
never
That's the
forget
greatest compliment you can get,
our
but
whole
you
life
know,
is just to be humble.
Right.
I mean, God
I'm not
made us to humble.
asking for a compliment. You
Think
feel
we're
me?
somebody.
So if I outran, you
But
feel
I'm a
me,
nobody that always wanted to be
Chris
somebody.
Johnson, I'm not asking
Yeah.
for someone to be like,
I think that's
ooh,
exactly
that boy,
kinda
he
what gave
faster
me
than Chris Johnson.
the
You feel me? And we know Chris Johnson's really faster than you feel me. I'm not asking for that. You feel me?
so
If
much
I
of
beat Usain Bolt,
beat
I'm
up
not
in a
asking for
sense
people to
as
be
a
like,
kid,
you know,
verbally,
Usain Bolt
mentally.
isn't faster than that guy. You feel me? I'm not asking for that. You feel me? But in music, that's what makes music fun. You feel me? But I'm not asking for someone to be like, find his Grammys. You feel me? I'm
those guys, I'm not even made to be
I'm
like them. I want to be
goddamn
like them so bad. It's not even in my blood or my bones
just
to be like
saying
them, but I want
like,
to be like them
hey,
so bad. I want to kiss their feet and worship them. I
if
wanna be
someone's
like
saying
them,
you
but I'm
cold,
nobody.
you feel me? I don't even have to say nothing. They're slick saying you relate to me.
Right? What the hook is good, motherfucker?
Mike,
You
let's
feel
take
me?
that.
And you feel me? I'm not asking for you feel me?
So what? You're
So you know when I be hearing some
maybe
shit
this
like,
is the conversation.
what you gonna
This is
do
the hypothetical conversation
when they
that
come
God
for
is having.
you? It's just like, well,
Okay,
what
you're
did I
doing
do
really
when I
well.
wasn't
You're
asking
treating
for
your
an
family
award?
well. You're doing well in business.
You
You're
feel me? I
spreading some
wasn't.
good in the world.
Thank you
and
for the
some
letter,
positive
man, but
vibes.
you know I
think
didn't.
you forgot about that.
Goddamn.
So in your mind, what
You feel me?
what is
Gave
it?
an
Is it
I didn't
some
give no
punishment
ultimatum. People
that's
say I
coming?
deserve
Is it
it.
some reckoning?
So you know, you like what you gonna do when
What
they
is
come
it
for it?
that
The same
God is
shit I
gonna
was
do?
doing before y'all started acknowledging my
That's just what I
accolades.
believe. I believe I should be.
And that's okay.
So you
That's
know,
okay to
obviously,
constantly
if
have
I
reminders.
look like I'm not going to do that,
Why do I get these fucking? What's those things that the psychiatrists call?
you're not looking at
Mantras?
me.
Thoughts of glamour, thoughts of fucking
You
grandeur
looking,
shit.
you looking at me. Look at whoever's
About what?
saying I'm not about to do that.
Ruling the world.
Well, because you aspire to
And
great
thinking,
things.
thinking that my highest potential will be when I don't
You
exist
feel me?
anymore.
So yeah.
That's great. But at the end of the day, don't.
So you know, I'm just glad to just go on here, vibe with people, have a conversation with people, look at them, open up their minds, and let people know like, if you don't see me doing what I did then I'm doing something more that can't be described right now. You feel me? Because in the end, I'm not asking for an accolade or working harder than everybody that to the point that look like I'm not working. You feel me? You feel me? Because in the end, if I have, you feel me? If I've done that much work and people that have done less work than me still working hard and can provide for themselves, sooner or later, and they're still working hard, sooner or later, I'm a run into that goddamn, you feel me? You feel me? Because in the end, that means I got that in my arsenal. You feel me? You can't just work hard and then it don't exist. You feel me? You can work hard and then collapse into it, but you can't work hard and then it don't exist. So in the end, it's either I'm gonna work hard and collapse into it, or I'm gonna work hard and make a goddamn hoverboard to get to, you feel me, or you feel me, elevator to get back downstairs to where I've worked hard, and you feel me. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about how much my vibe renaissance is, you feel me, with I don't know, and you feel me, anybody I relate with his flow, to know like he's in the goddamn world um, with telling the haters, hey, you're lazy. That's why you hate me. You feel me? And you feel me? That shit, it was just like, he was just on peak. He was just on point for attacking the next guy, the next guy, and the next guy. You feel me? Showing clairvoyance is real as fuck with his flow. You feel me? Now if I watch it again, it's still gonna keep. You feel me? That's called cold. You feel me? So I just want to give, I don't know, his respect as an artist, and other artists that give the imagery of that same substance. You feel me? But it's more of a balcony where they like, you see these people. You feel me? Now they're not going to approach me for what I did silently. You feel me? And he was doing it out loud. You feel me? Out loud. You feel me? Cold, just like other people did it out loud, cold. So yeah. Hey, you know it's Webpoolz.